Hello again, everyone. It's Carter here at Dickinson City Hall, and I am with the Dickinson Youth Commissioners, and I'm calling this group the best of the rest from THS. We've already met two others, the president, the vice president of the Youth Commission. These are not office holders, but they are additional Trinity Youth Commissioners. We're going to get to know them by name, get to know them a little better, and we're also practicing the art of the elevator speech. Sometimes in life you have to get your point across, but you have a limited window of time. I took the elevator with a stopwatch today at City Hall, one floor, 25 seconds. So no matter how much you want to tell me about the topic at hand, you got to make your answer fit in about 25 seconds. Here we go. First question is the easiest. What's your name? What's your grade? And what are you involved with at school? We'll start with Hensley.
I'm Hensley Strain. I'm a junior at Trinity High School, and right now I do drama and speech.
You bet. Okay.
Hi, I'm Ellie Spradling, and I'm a junior, and I'm involved in basketball, track, and cross country, and I do student council as well.
Hi, I'm Eilts, and I'm a junior, and I do football, drama, and track.
Hello, I'm Jordan Ham. I'm also a junior at Trinity High School, and I play football, basketball, and baseball.
Yeah, relatively soft-spoken group today, but they're going to love to hear from you. And let's give you the next topic. I think this will be a fun one for you in 25 seconds or less. What has been a highlight of your school year thus far, or what's something coming up in the near future that gets you excited about going to school every day? We'll go in the same order.
Okay. I think a highlight so far this year has been making new friends.
Making new friends. Are you new to the school system?
No.
You've just made new friends.
Yes.
In your own building and elsewhere?
In my own building and elsewhere, yeah.
Awesome. Glad to hear that.
Highlight of my year is probably making new friends and meeting a lot of new people. And what I'm looking forward to is Christmas time.
And I want to give Ellie a little credit here. On our outdoor movie night, there were 5 Dickinson High students, and you were the only Titan who could make it on that night. So I watched you make new friends on that night. You guys were awesome. You had to make all the popcorn because I was too busy screwing up the technology, right? And then fixing it. Okay? Noah.
Just making like good relationships with like other people I usually don't talk to, and just having a good like sports season, having all just fun like that.
Yeah, you were on the football roster. You guys made it to the playoffs today. Very good. Okay?
I'd have to say, just as being a junior, getting to take those higher up classes, experiment what I really want to go into in the future would be my highlight.
You like to be challenged
Yes.
academically. That's good to hear. Okay? You've already, somehow before you ever met me, you've been identified as a leader of sorts in your own school building. Who is someone who you would call one of your leadership role models? Someone else, likely an adult, that you've learned from who has guided you to be a leader. Does anyone come to mind? I would take any of you in any order on that topic.
I mean, as a freshman, I think seniors always play a big role. I mean, that was like Jake showed for me. He was always a great role model in all the sports for me, just showing how to be a good person on and off the field/court.
Yeah, he chose, he's a DSU student now,
Yes.
but just a student 3 years older than you, roughly. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, mine would be my dad. He's been showing me like what I'm supposed to be doing, how respectful I'm supposed to be, and just what I'm supposed to be doing helping this town.
Handsome Rob.
Does your dad have any good dad jokes or sense of humor?
He has a sense of humor, all right.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Let's give him some credit there. Good. Leadership role models.
My teacher, Sister Lily Rose, she's really helped me out and showed me how to pursue my faith in ordinary life.
Very good.
I would say a leadership role model is my mom. She definitely encourages me to take the position I should, even if I don't want to, especially because, she has a higher up position at her job, so she knows what you kind of have to do.
Yeah.
The rules you have to follow.
If you don't mind sharing, what would be her job, her role?
She does social work for buildings in the nursing home in Rapid,
Okay.
and throughout the state of South Dakota. So
Awesome.
she
Yeah.
has a lot of admissions coming through and stuff like that.
Well, I think we at the city need to make sure that these leadership role models of yours have the opportunity to see this interview, right? I think they might like to hear what you're saying. What is a real world skill that you've learned or you hope to learn by being a Dickinson Youth Commissioner? Anyone in any order?
I'd have to say communication. Communication, I've heard, is a big part, helps you get very far in life, and I just hope to grow in that area of expertise.
Awesome.
Yeah, mine would be like just how you like what your body does when you're talking to somebody, and to make sure they know you're paying attention to them when they're listening and when I'm listening to them.
Yeah, good eye contact now. You might also pick up on tics and things I do incorrectly that you do better, okay? But we all need to practice at that skill. You bet.
I'd say like learning to deal with other people and working with them.
Yeah, a phrase I've picked up on is we learn to disagree agreeably. You did not all agree on what movie you wanted to show outdoors. You did not all agree on what Halloween costumes you wanted to wear at Trick or Trunk, but you figured it out as a group. Yeah, Hensley.
I think one of the things I want to learn the most is community, because I feel like sometimes we really aren't bonded together as we should be, and I think we learn a lot about community through this.
You bet. We're working on that piece, and you're also about to get a tour of City Hall, so we're going to show you around here at the City of Dickinson. Final question. Anyone in any order, what do you see as being a real world need of the teenage population in Dickinson? How do we make this a better community for you, for your peers?
I would say like more like people just towards like the faith, and because if we have more people towards the faith, they can all like connect together, and that's one easy way people can connect and have fun and also learn great about God.
Okay, very good, thank you.
I would just say activities for the youth. You know, keeping them out of trouble, having them a safe environment to go to is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Jordan. I think somewhere that we can hang out, we can have fun, but without getting ourselves into trouble or doing something we shouldn't. Having things to do.
Healthy options, things to do.
Yeah.
Ellie?
I think empathy for sure, like putting ourselves into other people's shoes, and also agreeing with Noah, like showcasing the faith more.
Yeah, and again, you are the Trinity group, so I think it's appropriate that that message comes from the Trinity group. We called you the best of the rest from Trinity High School. 4 Dickinson Youth Commissioners. You're going to meet all the others soon here on the Square Deal podcast. We'll see you next time.